It's not clickbait. I really am canceling a major product category. It really has had a good run, but it's time I discontinue my pencil making system. The beginning of this story involves inspiration to make a pencil making tool and years of working my way through 3 failed concepts before landing on the first iteration of the pencil making sled that I settled on, refined, and launched. If you'd like to ground yourself in that beginning, then the video popping up in the top right will go through it. And since the launch about 4 years ago, when I made a pencil out of pencils, that was not easy by the way, myself and others have made a whole bunch of pencils. Special thanks to David Picciuto and Paul Jackman for some really serious pencil making.
Today we're gonna make a bunch of teen creative people to hang out and do whatever for a week. So I took Andrew's pencil making jig and it was a huge hit.
I think Matt Cremona made some also, but I couldn't find the video. And if I'm forgetting others who've made pencil videos, sorry about that. Link them in the comments if you know of any that I've missed. Beyond just making pencils, I also tried to build this thing into a category, giving people lots of options for pencil variation and optional tools to make the making easier. I had custom ferrules and end caps made in different materials. The pencil made of pencils got an aluminum one. And that eraser, wow, was that tricky. I hate mediocre erasers that smear and streak. So I had to find a company that made really high quality artist erasers and have them make a custom mold to match up with the ferrule. It wasn't easy, but it's a really good eraser. I worked up to offering 18 different graphite leads and sets of 72 and 24 colors. Also high quality artist grade. And I made a hex punch so that pencil inlays could be done, and control knobs for 5, 7, and 8-sided pencils, and a fence and glue up tools to aid the building. All that to say, I think I gave this my all. And here's the thing, I still personally think that being able to make a pencil is just as cool as making a pen, and pen making demands shelf space like this in many dozens of woodworking retail stores. Not to mention multiple brands developing pen making specific tools, materials, and hardware. And when I actually make content of cool pencil builds like the one that I'm doing now, I get sales. This thing has made me a fair bit of money since I launched it. So why throw in the towel? At this point I've cut one of the surfaces. I rotate the dial until it snaps into the next position. I cut the next one and then go all the way around. Well, making a pencil feels like it fits into a category of crafty projects like small carvings, wooden toys, pen making, like I mentioned earlier. And it's very rare that I feel inspired to do any of this. I think I'm just not a crafty enough kind of person or channel. So I never feel a huge urge to make a pencil. And that means I get to a point of, well, sales are way down. I better make some pencil content. So I try to work up the urge to make a pencil, and that kind of fails, and I have to squeeze it in the schedule anyway. That's no good. InKleind is a brand for people whose inclinations align with mine and want to pursue those inclinations with me. That keeps me where I'm best, where I'm personally excited to use the products that I come up with. And what InKleind is increasingly important to me for reasons I'll leave vague for now. But when it comes down to it, that's really why the pencil making tool has to go. But inclinations vary, and if you are inclined to want to make pencils, that's really cool. I'm a bit jealous actually, as I really do see the draw, and once I'm actually into a build like this, I'm enjoying myself. So if that's you, you can get the last remaining pencil making tools at 50% off, and all accessories at 70% off. And for large carts over $300, take an additional 20% off of that with the code in the description. Everything must go, and I'm thinking at those discounts it'll go fast. So if you miss out, I'm also selling a very detailed 4 manufacturer step file for $15. You can use this to make a version for yourself or even manufacture them in batches to sell if you think you want to give it a go at carrying the torch. So there it is. Very good chance this is the last pencil I'll ever make. If you are one of the people who make a purchase and help me clear out this inventory, I'll raffle it off to one of you. Your support means a ton, now more than ever. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. There it is. All 8 sides cut. I use the 8-sided control knobs because with a square divided into 4 squares, that makes the pattern match the wood better, which I thought would be pretty cool and a good opportunity to show that off with my last pencil. I will now take out.
Dad, how is it turning?
Well, you gotta join my channel to learn how I did that.